it's Erica Bell back for another episode of Zodiac and Chill, where love tangles with drama and every sign gets a reality check with just the right amount of petty. Today, we're laying it all out. We're talking the ABCs. No, actually, the A to Z's of how your zodiac sign gets messy in love. Let's start exactly where the cosmic firecrackers live. The fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is your hot seat. I mean, y'all don't just exit a relationship. You burn the whole bridge and leave a trail of sparkles behind, right? Seriously, when it's over, you're not ghosting. You're full block, unfollow, drop a cryptic story, extra with a capital E. If you cross a Leo once, don't expect a second shot. They're auditioning for a solo in the breakup musical. And spoilers, you're not getting a callback. Sagittarius's, baby, your exit strategy is to hit do not disturb, board a cheap flight to Bali, and pretend you don't even know what drama means. But meanwhile, let's be real, you're blowing up someone else's IG DMs before I can even say closure. Aries, you all don't know chill. You're like, oh, you upset me? Instant volcano, caps lock, no draft folder. Listen, are fire signs dramatic? Abso-freaking-lutely. But look, that's not just ego talking. It's pride that works as a smoke alarm. You don't get to waste their time twice. And if a fire sign hurts, they're gonna hurt out loud. They'll post the best breakup photo you've ever seen, captioned, unbothered, blessed, booked, and busy. You left them on red? Baby, that's ancient history. They've already upgraded. I mean, take it from Leos. Their love story is the main event, and you're just an extra texting. What you doing? If you can't handle that heat, please, for everyone's safety, log out of their DMs. And shout out to those Sagittarius folks who can ghost mid-convo and make it look like a lifestyle. But you know what? That pride isn't just attitude, it's emotional armor. For fire signs, love isn't casual. It's a cosmic spectacle, baby. So if you're not here for big feelings and bigger gestures, you'd better make your exit and trust they'll make theirs too, probably in a 3-part Insta story. All right, grab your lighters and tag your favorite fire sign because I promise they already texted me in all caps. And now let's turn down the heat. Get those tissues and your block list ready. We're diving into water world. Now, my beautiful water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, it's your turn under the moonlight. Emotional, yep, intense. Oh, absolutely. Still rehashing that hey from your ex in 2014? Please, you wrote a whole eulogy for that DM. Let's be honest. We text goodnight to people who never deserved a follow back. And if the right song hits at the wrong time, we cry in the car, then cry again when the light turns green. It's a talent. Water signs love deep. We fall harder than IG influencers in love with oat milk, even when we shouldn't. If you're sad, we're sad. If you go cold, we spiral and consult our tarot deck. And let's all admit it, forgiving isn't the same as forgetting. We'll say it's fine, but we're basically downloading receipts in our emotional Dropbox. Scorpio, you may have the world believing you're mysterious, but that silent suffering, babe, it's plotting with a purpose. I think of it this way. Water signs have the ultimate poker face for pain. The hoodie you left, yeah, it's not just a hoodie. It belongs to our emotional estate now. We'll build fantasies around closure we never get and replay that last text until our phone dies. We miss things we should have blocked, and we overthink texts like they're Supreme Court cases. And if you ever get a no worries from a Pisces, that's code for I'm spiraling and writing our breakup as a YA novel. Bottom line, water signs love with no life jacket. We don't dip our toe in, we cannonball into the drama and hope we float. In a world full of people pretending to care or faking feelings until they ghost, give me the hot mess, sensitive, psychic Pisces moon every time. At least it's real. All right, let's switch gears. Air and earth signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You all don't cry or throw tantrums. You overanalyze it like it's finals week and the subject is Feelings 101. I swear we've all had a Virgo ex who brings closure with spreadsheets. My Virgo experience, he broke up with me, then returned my hoodie in a vacuum sealed bag with a color-coded list labeled relationship improvements. Bruh, if you wanted an exit interview, you could have just texted. Gemini men, okay, buckle up. 1 minute you're having deep 3 a.m. convos, next minute they vanish and you're like, did I hallucinate that whole situationship? Gemini is mentally 4 steps ahead and 2 group chats behind, and honestly, maybe texting their barista too. Aquarius? They check out before you know you're in trouble. You're just getting emotionally attached, and they already planned their solo vacation. Capricorn, walls up, doors locked, feelings shipped, FedEx, signature required. Earth signs, closure is a chore, not a breakdown. The hoodie you left, you'll get it back folded, pressed with a chart on how to improve next time. Capricorns, you'll get fine as a response, which babe means anything but. Libra, they'll explain why they flirted, but don't expect to love the explanation. Air signs can turn a breakup into a TED Talk. Earth signs will never admit they're not over it because looking messy is not in their brand guidelines, all that logic. Sometimes it's a shield, and that legendary loyalty, hiding anxiety and fear with a dab of great hair and excellent credit. Just saying it's not always as composed as it seems. So, Astro Babes, let's get real about how we all deal when someone leaves us on read. For real, some signs act like you never existed. Some low-key set calendar reminders to check your stories until 2029. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, you either show up at the front door demanding an answer or you're dramatically tossing stuff on IG Live. Nobody can do a messy public bounce back like a Leo with a fresh blowout. Hurt for them isn't private. It's a public celebration of, did you see what they lost? Water signs, that heartbreak is a silent 10-part Netflix special. Nobody else watches but them. Cancers and Pisceans don't just let go. They mourn, replay, dream sequence the entire thing. They're writing the what if scenes for years. They might post a meme about moving on, but inside they're analyzing your Spotify activity for clues. Scorpios, phew, the calm before the comeback. Now, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they act unbothered, maybe even try to dissect the breakup like it's a philosophy class. But low-key, they're midnight scrolling through old chats, checking your mutuals, pretending they're so over it with a whole new playlist. Earth signs, they play it the coolest. No tears, just receipts. They file the relationship under done, snap shut the emotional briefcase, but trust me, they don't forget. That shade comes 6 months later in a group chat. So, what does all this say? Are we all secretly dramatic? Yes. Do we all replay the hurt even if we act above it? Double yes. The differences are in the delivery, not the emotion. No one's immune to that sting. All right, time for some story time because you know I got receipts. Let me take y'all back to the most charming Libra man I ever met. Deep convos, the playlist, the you up texts that actually led to real talks, not just Netflix. One night, just as I was thinking, is this real? Boom! He hits me with, I think we're better off as friends. Like, okay, plot twist, Shakespeare. The whiplash was real. Honestly, I always wondered why Libras can look you in the eye with pure affection, then drop that let's just be friends move out of nowhere. Building on what we talked about before with Scorpios and Cancerians, at least when they end something, you feel the tremor for weeks. Libra, you don't even get a heads up. It's like being ghosted, but with a handwritten apology and a well curated playlist for your grief. Speaking of, let's get into your questions because y'all showed up. First up, why do Cancers take rejection so personally? Easy. When you turn down a Cancer, you're not just rejecting a date, you're stepping on their entire soul. They will forgive you in public, but trust, that moment is going in a private journal called The Reasons I'll Never Trust Again. Next, do Capricorns ever actually move on? Technically, sure, but emotionally, they're like digital hoarders who never delete the screenshots. They'll pretend you don't exist until someone mentions your name and suddenly it's a cold case again. How do I stop thinking about my Scorpio ex? Babe, join the club. Scorpios tattoo themselves on your soul. It's all about breaking that energetic cord, not just the social one. Block, release, sage your phone. Do whatever ritual you need. Otherwise, that silent treatment will haunt your dreams. And for my Gemini main question, one day you're getting 3-hour voice memos. Next day, it's all cryptic tweets. Are they mysterious or just allergic to emotional GPS? Honestly, both. Sometimes they ghost you, but with 5 new takes on why they're still evolving. And Pisces. Oh, Pisces. One minute you're the love of their fantasy. Next minute you can't even get a text back. Is it intuition or is it just their starring role in their own rom-com? Honestly, probably both. All right, babes, let's just say it. Getting rejected sucks. Doesn't matter if you're an icy Aquarius, a sentimental Cancer, or a main character Leo. When someone says, I don't want this, yeah, ouch. But how you move on. That's the plot twist the stars love most. We cried, we laughed, dragged a few signs, always with love, always with the shade. But remember, being left behind isn't the finale. It's just the universe telling you. Next caller, same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. Come back for a new drama, real talk, and more cosmic gossip. Love you, mean it. Catch you soon. Erica, before we wrap up, babes, I've got something special for you. If you've been vibing with the music tonight, you can dive even deeper into my world of sound at Love Notes Music Library. It's where I keep all the soulful, romantic, and cosmic tracks that inspire Zodiac and chill. Each song has a story. Fire and Water, the one you're hearing right now, is all about that push and pull kind of love. passion and peace, chaos and calm, that perfect balance between heat and healing. So if you're the type who listens with your heart, head over to Love Notes Music Library, blogspot.com, and explore the vibes. You'll find more tracks like this one, made to match your zodiac, mood, and relationship era. Because music, just like astrology, has energy. And when the right song finds you, it speaks the words you didn't even know you needed.
Yeah. You burn, I flow. You come and go like desert wind. No map, no plan, just chasing sin. But when you look into my eyes, you see oceans you can't disguise. You spark the light inside my night, but I still drown when you take flight.
You're the fire, I'm the water. You run wild, I dream softer. Still we crash, still we blend in a love that won't pretend. You burn bright, I move slow, but we both ache just to know if fire and water can ever grow.
You speak in flames, I breathe in mist. You chase the thrill I can't resist. I ride in silence, you dance in storms. But in your arms, I feel reborn. You light the skies with fearless grace, but still I crave your wild embrace. You're the fire, I'm the water. You fly high, I fall harder, but we melt, we collide. In the you hear we try to hide. You chase stars, I chase dreams. Still we meet and in between. You're the fire, I'm the water in love's extremes. You ignite, I release. You explode, I find peace. But somewhere in your flame, you whisper my name. You're the fire, I'm the water. You move fast, I feel farther. But still you burn, still I sway. Still we find each other anyway. You're the risk, I'm the prayer. We still meet somewhere out there. You're the fire, I'm the water, and I'll follow you anywhere. Well,